For today?
Got all this to cover.
Let me see.
Oh, it's upside down.
I can't even focus. What's going on? Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Vámonos.
We're in. On for cameras.
Damn right. I got the camera that I really want. My life is about to change. Yo, what it do? My name is Anyo. Today I have something very special with me. This is the GFX 50S2 and it is my dream camera. So the reason why this is my dream camera is because I can't afford the 100 and the 100S2. The 100 costs about $10,000 Canadian, brand new, and the 100S2 cost about $7,000 brand new. And I got this for $3,500 used on Marketplace. I was able to sell a light, a lens, a couple things in order to finance this, or at least get the money to buy this. So I was very happy to finally have a medium format camera that's usable, I guess. I used to have the 50S, and that was very, very, very slow. In comparison, the 50S, the first version of this, would be like shooting on an actual film medium format camera. Other reason that I really like shooting on medium format is because I had the opportunity to shoot with the GFX 102 because I won a grant for the Fujifilm project. It was through the Fujifilm GFX Grant Challenge. We submitted a thing, they liked it, we did it, we got a show in Japan. It was dope. But after using that camera, I don't think I could ever go back not shooting with it. I've been like my main workforce is like the XH2 and the XH2S, and I've now transformed my XH2S to be a fully cinema camera because it's a great camera for for filmmaking, and I've transformed my XH2 to be more hybrid shooting, so both photo and video. Today I actually am going to be shooting with both of these cameras just to compare, because this is a 40 megapixel sensor and this is a 50 megapixel. Whoa, megapixel. 40 megapixel, 50 megapixel. But this is a medium format APS-C. Look at the difference of sensor size on this. This is the APS-C, this is a medium format. So you see a lot more, you see a lot less, essentially. The medium format that we shot with on the Athletes of God project, it was the newest one, beautiful quality, but shooting that project alone costed me 1 terabyte of memory, and I still have it on my hard drives. I'm not going to delete it anytime soon, but yeah, the reason why I went with the 50S2 and not the 100S2 is because same thing. The storage, maybe faster. I think it shoots 7 frames a second or 6 frames a second, whereas this one shoots 3 frames a second. And in all honesty, I don't really shoot that fast. Like I want to take my time more, especially using the APS-C cameras. It's like really, really fast. I don't need that in my life. I don't need to overshoot. I don't need a grrr. I just need, you know. All in all, it came down to budget on why I picked the 50S2. I also wanted to have a camera that somewhat future-proofs me. You know, if I want to shoot something that's more detail-oriented, like jewelry, for example, at least I have a camera that can do that. Obviously, I will have to rent lenses or whatever because I don't have a macro lens, I don't have a wide lens, I don't have a good portrait lens for this. I only have the 45 to 100. f4, which is equivalent to like a 24 to 70 for a full frame. Since it's also f4, then I have to worry about the light, blah blah blah. So I think I'm gonna be good for this with this kit for now. And to be honest, the sole purpose of this camera is to getting really good images. So portraiture, which I do a lot, trying to get into more editorial stuff. That's what I want to do more. So this will really help trying to get details of clothing, people's faces, whatnot. So yeah, that's the main reason why I really love this camera. Again, it's not the fastest, but it's fast enough for me, and I really like actually taking my time with this. And I want to shoot as close to a film camera as possible. I'm gonna show you some B-roll of the shoot that we did, and hopefully you guys like it. Shooting with this thing has been very interesting. The autofocus is not the best, but it's definitely better than the 50S, the first one they came up with. This one, I was able to find, obviously, this is like one of their newest light things, like a year old or 2 years old kind of thing. And the autofocus on this is amazing. And again, at the end of the day, these are just tools. Like if they're capturing what you want, then that's the perfect camera for you. I don't think there's ever like gonna be a perfect camera for example, shooting event and then shooting editorial, then shooting a commercial. That's not gonna be one camera. It's gonna be all different types of cameras. If you prioritize weight, if you prioritize the speed of the processing of the image, for example, it really depends on how you approach the job. But obviously, not everyone's made out of money, and no one can just buy or rent whatever. You're stuck with what you have. I'm very fortunate enough in my career that I'm able to afford these. Oh, and also, this is not, I have a lot of Fuji stuff, but Fujifilm is not sponsoring me in any way. Let's just get that out of the way. I'm not a Fujifilm guy. I just happen to love the product that they produce. And in terms of my workflow, it works. And it's one of the cheapest entry-level, I wouldn't say they're entry-level. Like, I use this professionally, but in terms of like budget to get example lenses, memory, storage, all that stuff, I think Fujifilm is one of the cheapest way to go. I used to have a Canon, hella expensive. I was thinking about going to Sony, hella expensive. But yeah, it really depends on what you want it for. I like what the Fujifilm cameras do. After buying the X100V, I felt like I fell in love with it, of how small it is, the colors. I shoot JPEG on this thing. People may judge me, I don't know, well, because it is a good camera to just shoot a JPEG. And it's fun. And I feel like people take that away because of just gear alone. I want to have fun when I make cool shit. So obviously this is maybe an overkill for a lot of people, but I feel like in order to find what I'm looking for, this is how I stumbled into the medium format cameras. Thanks for watching. I know this have been just me talking about my shit, but I feel like that's what this channel is gonna be about. It's gonna be talking about my shit, and hopefully you get something out of it. Peace.